time has come, the walrus said.
We got the Flash Stopper, which is very similar to Flashman's weapon from Mega Man 2, which stopped time. You can tell they're kind of repeating themes at this point, even though there are a couple of unique items. But this is the weakness of Pharaoh Man, kinda. You'll see what I mean. Pharaoh Man's a really interesting robot master, just in that he is a guy named Pharaoh Man. I mean, have you seen him in the Mega Man cartoon show?
Now I've got your power.
Also, really good music in his stage, like a lot of the others. And actually, the Flash Stopper is a lot better than the Time Stopper from Mega Man 2. And I find it interesting that the one that's called the Flash Stopper isn't from Flashman. With the Flash Stopper, unlike the Time Stopper, we can still shoot while time is stopped, so it's not just to get around things, it's to actually maneuver our way through. This is the part where we have the extra item, if we go ahead and rush coil, or rush jet, whatever you want to do. Our way over here is a secret item over this quicksand. There we are. We got the balloon item, which, do you remember item 1 for Mega Man 2? It's just that. It's literally just that. It's item 1. Although, I can show it off here. Might as well. Basically, all we gotta do is very much like item 1. You can shoot 3 at a time like before, and that's about it. I mean, it's nice that it is an item you can get. I like how you can find a secret in the stage. That's something I appreciate in Mega Man 4 over the previous Mega Man games, that there are secrets, period. But it's just kind of like, okay, it's not really anything new, really. And then again, the Rush adapters aren't anything new either. I'm glad those are back too, just because who doesn't like Rush? And with that, we made it to Pharaoh Man. I'll go ahead and show off his weakness, which is the Flash Stopper right here. All we gotta do, as soon as the fight starts, he's immediately gonna jump, no matter what. So we just gotta stop time as he's jumping, and just go ahead and, yeah. It's really unfortunate that such a badass from the Mega Man cartoon is an absolute nothing in the game. I mean, if you fight him without his weakness, it's a pretty intense fight. But I don't know why you would fight him without his weakness. I mean, I suppose you could do this as your first stage, since you get the rush or you get the item with the rush coil, which you have at the start. So it can give you a quick item, but at the same time, you can do the same with Dive Man, and I think he's a much easier fight without his weakness. And Pharaoh Man gives us the Pharaoh Shot, I believe is the name of the weapon. Yep. And this is something where it's like, okay, this kind of reminds me of the very first Mega Man game had this weapon where you could, or no, was it both the first and the second Mega Man game? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the second Mega Man game had a flaming weapon, and it might have also been in the first game, I'm not sure, but it was a weapon where you would charge it up by holding down the shoot button. It's the same kind of thing that inspired the charge shot in this game, and the Pharaoh Man weapon works very similar, where you charge it up overhead, and you can shoot it as a giant projectile. Also, you can shoot it in a few different directions, like so. It's pretty good. I don't use it too much, mainly because I always do Ringman last, since he's definitely one of the harder robot masters in the game. And I want to use the Pharaoh Shot on him, which, like I said before, I don't want to do Pharaoh Man until I have Time Stopper. You get the idea. I don't use it much in actual stages. This is a part where I really like to use Toadman's Rain Flush, just because these enemies are coming in at weird angles, and I'm trying to focus on platforming at the same time, so just being able to just immediately destroy these guys, it's really nice. Plus, it's not like we're going to be using this against the boss of the stage. Like I said, this game has a lot of great weapons. This is a part where we're going to use one, because this guy right here is at a high platform, and we could, with the Mega Buster, shoot these things down to bring him down to our level, or we could just use the dive missile, send the missiles towards him, and deal with him much quicker. For some reason, stopping time doesn't affect these platforms that deteriorate at all. And here we have a mini-boss, who I also like to use a Flash Stopper against, just because he shoots these things out, and they return to him very quickly, so you have a very small window to actually attack him. So being able to just stop time and attack him when you please is really nice. Ooh, mistimed that. There we go. Ow, the ring still hit me. How about that? We have Ringman, and I have a lot more lives than I do energy tanks, so instead of wasting one of those, I'm just going to throw myself at him, die, come back with the Pharaoh shot, and beat him again. And I do realize I didn't get any ammo for the Pharaoh shot like I should have. How you doing, Ringman? Well, that was quick. Not like using Gusman's weapon against Cutman, but still effective. Whew. Just barely got him, but we got him anyway. Looks like we didn't need too much ammo for the Pharaoh shot, actually, and shooting it diagonally did help out a bit. It's not as useful as, say, the Metal Blade, but the fact that you can charge it, I think, makes up for the lack of directions and the lack of, firing rate. I think it's a better replacement for the Metal Blade than the Shadow Blade was. We got the Ring Boomerang, which I've never used. I don't even remember this item at all. I mean, I suppose we needed one kind of weak item.